I did predictions for movies of 2025. And one of them I said was going to be an L. I said it was going to be a failure, but nope, I clearly did not get this. I teased it last week that I was going to be wrong, and because we didn't do roundtable yesterday, I must comment on this today. What is it? Zootopia wins the world. Zootopia 2 wins. 158 domestic, 400 million international, courtesy of China. China dumped a shit ton in there. A shit ton in there. Oh, there it is right there. Sorry, there it is. 54 million. And it could do upwards of more. So the world as a whole loves Zootopia 2. And I got this one wrong. I thought, who cares about this decade-old thing? It's a decade old. Does it earn does it need a sequel? Nobody asked for it. Well, apparently, if nobody asked for it, it doesn't matter because people want it. People want it. We've had these discussions. I still don't fully understand why. There's something about Zootopia that is very distasteful to me. I find it very unnerving in everything it does. It represents. I don't see the goodness that others see in it. I repeat, this movie showed a hippo with a tramp stamp on it, and it's supposed to be for kids. So, there's the thing. But I admit I'm wrong. I can admit it when I'm wrong. I got this one wrong, completely wrong, and it's probably going to make well over $1 billion at this pace. If it made over $500 million on its first weekend, its drop off will probably only be about 40 to 50%. And by the time we reach Christmas, this thing will I think this thing probably ends at about 1.2, 1.5. Listen, I don't understand this. We'll talk about this more on Roundtable this weekend when we check the second week returns and what the drop off was, and we'll see what everybody has to say. We'll see if we can come to a conclusion and figure it out. That what is it about Zootopia that drew so many people, especially $400 million international. The world seemed to line up for this, especially China. Maybe because China wants to eat every animal on the screen. I don't know. But there it is. This is the truth. It's the truth. And I admit it when I'm wrong. Got it wrong. Either way. Here's the thing, though. Funny thing is, look at this. Zootopia made all the money. It made essentially almost all of Superman 2025's box office in a single weekend. In a single weekend. Yeah. And you'll note this. Now, what's the budget on this? Does it give us the budget? No. Let me check for the budget real quick. Let me check what the budget is. They report it at 150. Now, considering all the news lately we have of these inaccurate budget releases of movies, as it always comes out, they're always higher than they tell us. This thing probably had more around 200 million. The marketing was pretty thorough. So its budget overall was probably about 200 to 300 million, somewhere in that range, with production plus marketing. Therefore, it's break even. It hasn't made profit yet. It's about to, though. Its break even is somewhere around 500-600 million. That's where its break even is. So it's either it'll be in profit before the week is over, and it'll be in profit this weekend. So in the end, Disney's probably going to pull in about, I would say, $500 to $600 million in net on this, and that will help balance their books for all the failures they've had. And then Avatar is going to roll in at the end of the month, and probably, we'll discuss what Avatar may or may not actually net when we get to that. We're going to put a pin in that one. But either way, Zootopia 2 dominates and shows, hey, people will go to the movies to see something. 158 million. I think they're saying, I've seen the reports, this is the fourth largest premiere of all time. So it's breaking records. And I didn't think it would do it. I did not think it, man. Did not. But there it is. This is truth. The truth is Zootopia 2 is a winner. And Gotta call the facts. Call the facts as they are true. I got it wrong. Last week I said Wicked for Good would be in profit by this weekend, that it'll make it 700 million like the last time. Maybe I was wrong. And it's not like I'm trying to be right or wrong on this one. I'm just reporting it to see it. A 57% drop. That's not great. That's not great. These are not numbers that are going to win any sort of race. The world seems to be kind of ignoring this. Only 121 million global. Whew, man. I wonder, does Wicked for Good, does it make $700 million now? I wonder. Maybe I got this one wrong. Maybe those who did go see the first one won't see this one on repeat like they did the first one. I don't know. Maybe the Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo stuff has turned people's stomach and turned them off to going to see it this time. Last time it was a phenomenon. Now maybe the phenomenon is worn off. Don't know. Possible. We'll see how it looks next weekend when we get to Roundtable and do our full box office recap. This is fascinating to me. I truly thought Wicked would just run its way to 700 million and be fine. It might limp there, but it's not looking good. I mean, let's look at the domestic again here. Significant drop-offs. And this was the holiday weekend. That's not compared to what Zootopia did. I mean, look, Zootopia essentially destroyed Wicked's domestic box office in a single weekend. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. So this is fascinating to me. Fascinating. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.